June 1864. Nanjing. The smell is impossible to describe. It is a mix of incense, gunpowder, and a million rotting corpses. Inside the palace, the heavenly king is dead. He didn't die in battle. He died eating weeds from the palace garden, claiming God would turn them into manna. His followers are currently committing mass suicide rather than surrender. They believe he has ascended to heaven to send down ghost armies. This wasn't just a war. It was a mass hallucination that killed 20 million people. It started 20 years earlier in a tiny, cramping wooden cell. Hong Xiuquan was a failing student. The civil service exams were the only path to power in imperial China. Pass and you run the country. Fail and you are nobody. Hong failed 4 times. In 1837, his mind snapped. He fell into a fever coma for 40 days. His family thought he was dying, but Hong was traveling. He saw a bearded golden man who told him the world was overrun by demons. The old man gave him a sword and said, "Slay them." When he woke up, he was changed. But he didn't understand the dream until years later, when a friend handed him a translated Christian pamphlet. Suddenly, the pieces clicked. The old man in the dream, that was God, the demons, the Qing dynasty, and Hong. He realized he was the younger brother of Jesus Christ. It sounds insane to us, but in a China ravaged by famine, corruption, and opium, insane was exactly what the people wanted. He founded the God worshippers. They stopped shaving their foreheads, defying the emperor's laws. They became the long hairs. This was a totalitarian theocracy. Alcohol, opium, and gambling were banned by death. Men and women were forcibly separated, even married couples. They swept north like a plague. The Qing armies, rotting with corruption, shattered on contact. In 1853, Hong took Nanjing. He renamed it Tianjin, the heavenly capital. He controlled a territory the size of France. He was the emperor now, but power reveals the lie. While he ordered his soldiers to remain celibate or be beheaded, Hong filled his palace with concubines. The Western powers, Britain and France, watched in confusion. A Christian king in China. Initially, they were intrigued. Then they met him. Hong declared he was superior to the Pope, superior to the Queen. His Christianity was a heresy, so bizarre even the missionaries fled. The West decided the devil they knew was better than the brother of Jesus. They gave the Qing dynasty modern weapons and a commander, Charles Chinese Gordon. The tide turned. The heavenly kingdom was strangled, blockaded, starved. Inside Nanjing, people were eating leather and grass. Hong told them to have faith. He refused to stockpile food, claiming God would provide. As the walls breached, the God King died. Not by a bullet, but by his own delusion, poisoned by the holy manna he scavenged from the ground. When the Qing entered, it was a slaughterhouse. 100,000 followers chose death over surrender. The streets were blocked by pile of bodies. The American Civil War happened at the exact same time. We remember every battle of that war. It killed 600,000 people. The Taping Rebellion killed 20 million. It is the bloodiest civil war in human history. And it all started because one student failed a test.